Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Brian Burns able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And it is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. That's a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week. Awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Darnold. The quick snap caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Isaiah McKenzie, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Here's Darnold now on second down. Dancing to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Rookie Jalen Reagor, the intended target that time. But now it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
At the 39.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Roquan Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Third down. 3rd and 13.
Third and long, it's Tagovailoa. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
39-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Lions first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Oh, look at that. A diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Tagovailoa trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Darnold on first down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there, and will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. A give to Jones, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold eluding the pressure right. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Rager, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Vikings 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke, and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space,
and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Roquan Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Tua. That one incomplete there. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On first down, Darnold throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, second and 10 from the 25. Here's Darnold. And quickly finding Rager. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. The give is to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's another fight.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first down, it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
It's now
second and 10. To throw is Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Brings up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Now Darnold. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards that time for number 19.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Miles Boykin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. But it's good, and it's 21-10.
The score, Vikings 21. Lions 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they are.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Lions 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. Do you want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Quick slant to Brown. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it, and that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Final shot before the break. Darnold. His throw incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
At their own 40-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Open is Powell. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Complete to Marquise Brown.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
37-yard line.
Tua to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
And 1 yard to go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a great return as he's out close to the 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold, eluding the pressure right. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Daniil Hunter.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
Darnold looking middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Darnold. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Miles Boykin, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. But he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Second down at 5. Here's Tua. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete.
An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he'll take us across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8 coming up. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Eli Apple. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. This will be caught once again by Brown. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
And 8 yards.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Collingwood, Marquise Brown becoming just just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Lions 17.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try the right side with Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Darnold. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. That's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Powell on the catch. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Roquan Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to pass. Tua. Man open. That's Robert Foster complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And my goodness, another interception. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it up. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Again, it's Jones. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Now Darnold. Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
42.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean,